I want to play you this a little bit. Can you hear it? This song is called Hold Your Hand, and it is actually on my playlist of awesomeness. Do you guys have a playlist? Come on. Actually, I was listening to it, and I'm like, it hit me that that's what I'll be doing with the group just over the break. Holding your hand, okay? We're not going to be pushing. We're not going to be giving you, I'm reading all these articles where they give you a million things to do over the holidays. And at the same time, you know me, at the same time, you know, I feel like every bit can be intentional. You know, I feel like every day and every minute we use in our business from the time we wake up could be intentional towards our business. I don't mean busy, and I don't mean like, again, more things that we can do, but I really believe in using our time intentionally. So what if instead of the big checklist, like make sure you do this by the end of the year, even people that I've worked with a long time ago are coming back with these huge checklists, you know, and forgetting, you know, where they've come from in such a short time, even in 2020. So maybe spending some time, reflecting what a crazy year this was. If you managed to take any steps in your business, if you managed to take any action, you know, just give yourself a little, okay, a little pat on the back. And if you haven't, this is part of your journey. You have to get on that path to decide, right? That was the part of my post last week. Excuse me. If it's like decide either way what direction you're going to go. But listen, today it hit me that instead of all these things of adding more things or creating more things before the end of the year. Now, if we're on accountability schedule, that's different. So aside from that, if you're just kind of unsure of even where to put a thing like Facebook, like what do I do? Just shut it off completely? Do I turn off my ads? Do I just go away? I guess I'm just encouraging you, don't go away over the holidays, but show up in a different way. And what I'm going to be doing for you starting Boxing Day is I won't be coming on live and bugging you on all that, but I will be setting these up ahead of time so that you can follow and do this kind of end of year cleanup. So starting Boxing Day, there's going to be a few things that are going to really, really help you do what I've said to do this whole time. So my 5 shifts and how to be stepping into this thought leadership thing is things like, you know, get over yourself, right? Ditch the ego. Start to think about who you're helping. Start to get on mission. So think about them and how you're going to impact them. It's stuff like ditch the tagline, stuff like where you don't want to be, who you don't want to talk to. So what I'm going to do starting Boxing Day is I'm going to be giving you little just daily tasks for the next like 4 or 5 days. And you can do these at any point, but there's just something about feeling good about doing this in before January. So I'll just put it all in before January and you do what you want. But it'll be just daily tasks to help you set the stage for next year. And that's all we're going to do. That's all I'm going to do in this group. I'm going to help you clear. I'm going to help you let go. I'm going to help you, kind of reclaim. And it's not going to be a lot of forward action and thinking and doing and creating. It's going to be more letting go, cleaning, and action steps that you can help. So these will be things on your social media channels. This could be just kind of motivational things. But it just hit me today that that's what I want to provide to the people in this group. Because now I've spoken with a lot of you, and I know the journey you're on. A lot of you are really just trying to figure out and paint that picture of that island in your mind. So you're starting at one part where you are, and you're picturing this thing, or you're trying to get this thing into focus. Some of you are still, and it's so interesting, I'm still reading things. Something came across my email yesterday where there was another professional saying, okay, just to get there, just, build your own raft and just start paddling, and you're just going to get there eventually. Kind of like, just start putting yourself out there, or writing and doing all this stuff. And again, I'm like, not only is that the push factor, but number 2, you are sending people down. You're just pushing them off the cliff. And yeah, while that can be exciting and motivating, when you look back and you don't have a parachute, that can be terrifying. And it only lasts, if you notice, for, you've taken those courses or whatever, it only lasts for a little while before you're like, okay, well, I'm still where I was. It's not like I ever left the plane. I just kind of took a big leap, and now I'm like flailing out, waiting and wondering where the bottom is. So what I want you to do is just kind of use that time, instead of figuring it out yourself and just putting the to-do list together in a huge 25-item checklist. 2 things I want you to take into the holiday is to start visualizing who you're going to help in 2021. And the second thing is how it's going to feel when you help them. This could be how it's going to feel with you two together when you co-create or co-manage something, or when you help a large group of people, when you help someone in your audience or your podcast followers, when you make a connection with someone where you change, impact, and change their life in some way, change some outcome of what they've been doing and how you're going to impact them. That is the only thing, action-wise, that I really want you to do over the holiday. The rest, I can help you clean up, come in a couple times next week, with a couple cleaning items. We're going to clean house. We're going to help you, show you what it's like to skip the line. Like, does it really take that long? No. Do you really need to build this massive email list and following? No, that's true. No, you do not. Because you're focusing now on the right thing. All right. So guys, I'm going to hold your hand, just like the song said. We're going to do it together. I want you to start feeling that, so that you're ready to step into that thing, right? That's what this is. This is like a thought leadership incubator. If you're not there already, that's why you're in the group. So soak it up while you can, and be intentional with your actions this holiday, because it's important to be with your family, but make sure it's just not only filled with the busy work. Okay, so those 2 action steps, and then check in here on Boxing Day, because I'll just start with like 4 or 5 posts after that to the new year, where we're going to clean all this up for you, and you're going to feel like you've ditched that tagline, that you've ditched the old way, and it'll be really really easy, manageable stuff. So I can't wait, and I look forward to seeing all of you, checking in over the holidays. But like I said, I'm not going to sit here, what some articles and people are doing, and telling you to have a 25-item checklist, and you'll feel better if you do this before January 1st. 2 things: who you're going to help, and how is it going to feel when they get an outcome because of you. That should be your main work over this holiday, okay? Processing the year. I think if you go into 2021 with that on your mind, with that as your driving factor here, and then you let go of all the to-dos and let someone else step in and help guide you on where you need to take that, it's going to feel easier. It's going to feel like you're owning 2021 instead of it just owning you, which I think 2020 just felt like we were owned. You know what I mean? If you feel that way, you're not alone. So finish the year strong that way, okay? And again, I still have a couple accountability spots open. If you take advantage of that, once over the holiday, I'm there for you. So it was great to see you again once before Christmas. And happy holidays. I wish you lots of peace, especially with what's going on right now with all these new announcements. Let's not overthink this. Let's keep it simple, stick to our bubbles, and keep our health in mind and our loved ones. So very happy holidays to you all, and I'll be checking in with you, okay, over the course of this week. So gonna miss you, and I'll talk to you guys again very soon. Take it easy. Merry Christmas.